Good morning, everyone. Today is January 26, 2021, and I read Genesis chapter 26. Today's chapter starts off with God promising Isaac the same things he once promised Abraham. When Isaac tries to move to Egypt because of the famine, God tells him not to move, but to rather sojourn, because God will be with him through it all. So Isaac settles in Gerar, and what happens here is kind of funny because he repeats the same exact mistakes of his father Abraham. I want to read us verse 6 and 7 to basically show you what happens. So Isaac settled in Gerar. When the men of the place asked him about his wife, he said, "She is my sister." For he feared to say my wife, thinking lest the men of the place should kill me because of Rebekah, because she was attractive in appearance. When the men in that place asked Isaac about Rebekah his wife, out of fear he answers that she is his sister. And King Abimelech finds out about this, and Isaac is kicked out, not only due to this incident, but also because the Philistines envied his possessions, and he became too mighty for them to handle. When Isaac is kicked out, he goes around digging back up previous old wells, along with digging up his own new wells. Then it basically goes back to the start of today's chapter as God shows up again to Isaac and promises the same things he did in the beginning. Then Abimelech and his advisor come before Isaac, and they tell this to him in verse 28 and 29. And these two verses is where I took away today's lesson from. They said, "We see plainly that the Lord has been with you." So we said, "Let there be a sworn pact between us, between you and us, and let us make a covenant with you, that you will do us no harm, just as we have not touched you, and have done to you nothing but good, and have sent you away in peace. You are now the blessed of the Lord." Reading this last part of chapter 26 made me think, wow, I want to be like that. Now, I wasn't in awe of Isaac the person himself. What I'm trying to say is that I want people to see me and say, I see that God is using you as a tool to reveal his glory, and that they see that God is with me. Of course, if I want this to happen, I must first learn more about him and how great his glory is, and it just encouraged me to keep reading the Bible and to keep striving to know God. Well, that was it for today's journey. Thank you so much for joining. You can watch yesterday's video up there, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow with Genesis chapter 27. Bye.